Western Conference matchup first versus eighth. We got Nuggets versus T-Wolves. T-Wolves got the job done. I picked them to actually come through. I got all my West picks right, I think actually. So I was happy with that. And now the T-Wolves get a chance to redeem themselves. And I actually pulled up the matchups this year. They actually went 2-2. They split this the 4 games they played this year between this matchup. And I think on paper here, if you sort of have a quick think about it, it's probably a bit of a dangerous matchup for the Nuggets because the T-Wolves have size, and that really does mitigate Jokic's, not necessarily his effectiveness, but they have the size to match him. All right, in that sort of sense. And so it's going to come down to sort of a lot of the complementary players. Who's going to step up? Will AG have a big series? Can Jamal Murray come back and bring some, playoff Jamal Murray sort of situation? Will the shooters in Denver knock down the shots they've done all sort of year round? Or some of these T-Wolf players, with Anthony Edwards ball out of his life right now, who knows? These things could happen. So I think this is going to be a close series here, but I'm going to give Nuggets. They got the home court advantage. They did win, they did win the West this year, but I'm going to say this is going to go to 7 games. Nuggets in 7.
All right. I think looking at the Western Conference top two versus the Eastern Conference top two, we felt really confident with the East that whoever they went up against, they should win, right? And you're talking about freak stuff for them not to win, or even freak stuff for them to lose a game. But with the West, you look at Denver, you look at the Grizzlies, you can poke legitimate holes into what they're doing. So as you said, Denver, has Jokic go up against two bigs, one that's going to challenge him on as a defensive center and potentially stop him from scoring as much around the rim. But then the other who's going to force him out of the key to play some perimeter defense in Karl Anthony Towns. So you're right. The supporting players are going to be huge. And Edwards seems to obviously be carrying something at the moment because he's not looking as superstarish as we would like him to be. Timberwolves are playing about a 7-man lineup, maybe 8. So, you wonder how deep the bench is going to go on both sides. I I'm going to go with Denver in 6, and it's purely because you're talking about a team that has a lot of pressure on them, are relatively healthy, have some rest, and aren't making like the Timberwolves make weird decisions. They make weird decisions. Mike Conley is starting to correct some of that, but they make weird decisions, and you can see them losing a game just like they did last year at the Grizzlies, where they could blow a lead and it completely froze their momentum. But when I'm saying Denver in 6, we could be talking in 2 weeks' time, and Denver could have lost this series. And I think it's important to note that the West is really wide open, and any team can have a weird 7-game stretch and then it's done. And I don't think Denver's exempt from that either.
I think this matchup here is really setting the table here for some players or one player to really lay their claim to a legacy series. You know, can Cat step up? Can he dominate here? Lead the T-Wolves to this upset here? Like I said before, can Anthony Edwards sort of really ball out here? The Nuggets don't really have a guard that's that young, athletic, can score 25, 30 a night sort of player necessarily. So can they, how would they slow down Anthony Edwards if he's, going off? On the other hand, obviously, Jokic could average a triple double, get the job done. This could easily be done in 5 potentially if Jokic goes out there and just averages triple double on 30 points. It's not that far fetched either. But some players or a player is going to step up here potentially and really sort of cement their legacy, I think, in this series.
Yo, this is Two Guys with Spare Time. I'm Faz, this is Nick. You're probably a basketball fan like us, so hopefully you can throw us an assist in giving our video a like and subscribing to our channel.
And if you got thoughts, feelings, or even some suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. And thank you for using your spare time to watch us in our spare time.